good supply and demand zones versus not so good supply and demand zones. Obviously, this is my opinion and this is how I trade. Somebody else might have a completely different opinion. This is just what I personally look for when I'm looking for a good zone. I mark out my supply and demand zones by looking for the opposite candle before a large move in either direction. Most of the time, it's gonna create a fair value gap. And that's one of the first things that I look for in a potential good zone. Don't really want to mark out a zone like this that didn't create a large move, didn't break structure, and also didn't create a fair value gap. Next, I want to see a move kind of like this, where we have a break of structure, a retrace, and another break of structure, so that we can create some liquidity. Again, not what happened here. The next thing I always want is that none of what's happening here taps back into my zone. For me, that would invalidate the zone. I like to see the zone that I mark out across 2 time frames. That's not an absolute requirement, but usually that is a really high probability trade for me, and that's what I love to see. Here we have a 5 minute, a 15 minute, and a 30 minute, and each one has liquidity. So now we have everything in place for a great zone and a potential really great trade.